for being homeless in an RV. I used to park it behind the Equinox on Sepulveda. Lived a luxury life at the 5-star gym. Played basketball every day. All right. This is page 230. Almost finished with this book. This is The Secret Key of the Mysteries. Astral writings are often ridiculous or obscene. The pretended spirits, when questioned on the greater mysteries of nature, often reply by that coarse word which became, so they say, heroic on one occasion, in the military mouth of Cambronne. The drawings which pencils will trace if left to their own devices very often reproduce shapeless phalli, such as the anemic hooligan, as one might picturesquely call him, sketches on the hoardings as he whistles, a further proof of our hypothesis that wit in no way presides at those manifestations, and that it would be above all sovereignly absurd to recognize in them the intervention of spirits released from the bondage of matter. The Jesuit Paul Sophidius, who has written on the manners and customs of the Japanese, tells us a very remarkable story. A troop of Japanese pilgrims one day, as they were traversing a desert, saw coming towards them a band of specters whose number was equal to that of the pilgrims, and which walked at the same pace. These specters, at first without shape and like larvae, took on as they approached all the appearance of the human body. Soon they met the pilgrims and mingled with them, gliding silently between the ranks. Then the Japanese saw themselves double, each phantom having become the perfect image, and as it were the mirage of each pilgrim. The Japanese were afraid and prostrated themselves, and the bonze who was conducting them began to pray for them with great contortions and great cries. When the pilgrims rose up again, the phantoms had disappeared, and the troop of devotees was able to continue its path in peace. This phenomenon, whose truth we do not doubt, presents the double characters of a mirage and of a sudden projection of astral larvae, occasioned by the heat of the atmosphere and the fanatical exhaustion of the pilgrims. Dr. Briere de Bosemont, in his curious treatise Traité des Hallucinations, tells us that a man perfectly sane who had never had visions was tormented one morning by a terrible nightmare. He saw in his room a mysterious ape, horrible to behold, who gnashed his teeth upon him and gave himself over to the most hideous contortions.
You are here on the library of Alistair Crowley, technical labors of the Lemon Liberals, subfigured all over Trace Liberals, subfigured all over Side bar, metalata, Alistair Crowley, libers, liberals, subfigured all concordance, Alistair Crowley, libers, liberals, subfigured all is no God but man. One man has the right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to do, to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. To man has the right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, to dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. Free man has the right to think what he will, to speak what he will, to write what he will, to draw, paint, carve, etch, mold, build as he will, to dress as he will. For man has the right to love as he will. Take your fill and will of love as ye will. When, where, and with whom ye will. When, where, and with whom ye will. Five man has the right to kill those who would thwart these rights. Slaves shall serve. Love is the law. Love under will. All life is he said. You are here on the library of Alistair Crowley, technical livers of the liberals, subfigurally trace liberals, subfigurally Sideball, metadata, Alistair Crowley, livers, liberosa, figura, livio, concordance, Alistair Crowley, livers, liberosa, figura, livio. Alistair Crowley, livers, liberosa, figura, livio, liberosa, figura, liberosa, love the strong. The law of the strong. This is our law and the joy of the world. By the mystical union of fairy and fawn, unspoken, unbroken, the dust to the dawn, a secret communion, unmeasured, unsound, the listless, resistless, tumultuous tongue, through shadows that shimmer, through whispers that hum, an echo eternal, a heartbeat, a drum, a secret communion, unmeasured, unsound, the listless, resistless, tumultuous town, beneath moonlight's mirror, where stars softly of the sun, the listless resistance, tumultuous time. You are here on the Libri of the Lester Crowley, technical livers of the Lemma Liberosa Figura Labiai, Trace a Liberosa Figura Labiai, Sidebar Metadata Lester Crowley livers, Liberosa Figura Labiai, Concordance Alistair Crowley livers, Liberosa Figura Labiai, Alistair Crowley livers, Liberosa Figura Labiai, Liberosa Figura Labiai, Liberosa Figura Labiai. The law of the strong, this is our law, and the joy of the world. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. I for thee. Thou hast no right but to do thy will, do that and no other shall say nay. Every man and every woman is a star. I three. There is no God but man. One man has a right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to do, to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. Man has the right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, to dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. Man has the right to think what he will, to speak what he will, to write what he will, to draw, paint, carve, etch, mold, build as he will, to dress as he will. For man has the right to love as he will, take your fill and will of love as he will, when, where, and with whom he will. All I 51. Man has the right to kill those who would thwart these rights. The slave shall serve. Love is the law, love under will, I-57. You are here on the Libri of Alistair Crowley, technical livers of Alma Liberosa Figura Labiai. Trace a Liberosa Figura Labiai. Sidebar Metadata Alistair Crowley livers, Liberosa Figura Labiai. Concordance Alistair Crowley livers, Liberosa Figura Labiai. Alistair Crowley livers, Liberosa Figura Labiai. Liberosa Figura Labiai. Liberosa Figura Labiai. The law of the strong, this is our law, and the joy of the world. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. I 40. Thou hast no right but to do thy will, do that and no other shall say nay. Every man and every woman is a star. I 3. There is no God but man. One man has the right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to do, to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. Man has the right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, to dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. Man has the right to think what he will, to speak what he will, to write what he will, to draw, paint, carve, etch, mold, build as he will, to dress as he will. For man has the right to love as he will, take your fill and will of love as you will, when, where, and then with whom you will. I-51. Man has the right to kill those who would thwart these rights. The slave shall serve. Love is the law, love under will. I-57. For the one with unsettled mind, who does not know the true Dharma, whose conference is wavering, wisdom is surely unfulfilled. died not for but for each man. Each man had been the only man they would have done no less. Died not for men, but for each man. Each man had been the only man they would have done no less. He died not for men, but for each man. If each man had been the only man they would have done no less. He died not for men, but for each man. If each man had been the only man made, he would have done no less. You were mine, oh my say, a whisper, a flame, a soft restraint by the scars we create. I called your name, I sealed our fate. Though I fall, though I faint, though I choke, by the fire of desire I Your shadow lingers, your breath still warm, a tempest rising, a breaking storm. By the light, by the night, by the vow we swore, I reach, I beseech for you once more. Though I fall, though I faint, though I try, I fall. stream, the silent weep, the balm we wove, eternal keeps. I summon